Hey, it's your girl Webalo. So, basically, as some of you know, Miss Madison Beer released an album. For some of you, Madison Beer is a problematic character. I am conflicted because I looked up what she got canceled for because I wanted to know if she got canceled for something that makes sense. Because some of y'all just be canceling people just because. And it seems that Madison Beer is one of those people. She has the pretty people privilege that also comes with being canceled because you're hot. And I mean, she has said some stupid shit in the past, and it seems as though people canceled her because she said some ignorant stuff and she didn't admit that she got plastic surgery, and apparently that makes people mad. So other than that, there's not like a specific thing that made her get canceled, or my door just closed by itself. Anyway, y'all need to realize that y'all stans are pedophiles. They say the N-word, they party during COVID, but y'all can't give Miss Madison Beer a fucking break. Cause I mean, I know that for a while a big thing with her album coming out was that she had a song called Baby, and everyone threw a fit that she had like an Ariana Grande aesthetic. I saw the resemblances, but I mean, I don't know much about makeup artists and how they work with their like people. But isn't that the makeup artist's fault? Or the hairstylist's fault? Am I wrong? Sorry, my shit wasn't on autofocus, so if I'm out of focus the first like couple minutes of this video, my fucking bad. But basically, Miss Madison Beer came out with an album, and I wouldn't say I'm a stan of her. I do keep up with her music a little bit. There's some bangers. I liked the song Dead when it came out. Selfish was a great song. I think that it was like, I don't think it was that bad, and a lot of people used it on TikTok, and I like those TikToks. I also really appreciate the song Fools, and I feel like it's underappreciated, and most people didn't look at that EP that much. So I have seen the fail videos of Madison singing. I can understand people thinking that she relies heavily on auto-tune and things of that nature, but I also believe in singing lessons. And I've seen some of her live singing videos now, and I don't think she's that bad. Yeah, I'm kind of conflicted because I don't really know Madison Beer that well, and I think that some of her songs are good and there's other songs that I don't like. Particularly Baby, I didn't think that was that great of a song, and I don't think that she should have had that be like her lead single. I do think that she's one of the influencers that actually has music that's quality. I don't think that she relies on her persona to be her main thing as an influencer. I would say that Madison Beer is a singer just as much as Maggie Linderman is a singer, even though they both fall into the influencer kind of groups and they hang out with influencers. I thought I'd just give you that background. I'll shut the fuck up so we can start listening to the music, because isn't that what we're here for? So the first song we're going to be listening to is The Beginning, which I'm guessing is like those things like the interludes. I'm assuming that's what it is because it's only 59 seconds and it's called The Beginning, so maybe it gives us some backstory as to what Madison's album is about. I'm sorry, I can't fucking word this. It gives us some insight about what Madison's album represents. Okay, I fuck with it. I like the little guitar part. I think it's really like soft and nice, you know? Okay, that was nice. Didn't have words, but it was nice. This one's called Good and Goodbye. I know this song has been out already, but I've never listened to it. See my fan right here. Don't I feel like it? I have heard the song. I'm not gonna listen to the full song, but I'm gonna listen to at least like a minute of it. A 7 out of 10. I know that part from TikTok. I think it's nice. There is clearly like something on her voice, but I think for like the song, it makes sense. It's an artistic choice. It's not like, oh, she needs help like catching the note. Very robot vibes, and I feel like I saw the music video for this song and it looked cool and it had like explosions and stuff, and that's what it totally reminds me of. It reminds me of like robots and being a bad bitch and shit like that. I would say the most enjoyable part of this is like the chorus and the I would take a bullet for you just to have my love. That part. But then like the verses kind of are just like whatever. But yeah, 7 out of 10. I think it was pretty dinkalicious, dog. I don't necessarily think I would add this song to my playlist, but it's not a song that I'm bothered by. I think it's just a good song. This next song is called Default. It's only 1 minute and 57 seconds, so I'm assuming that I'm just gonna listen to the full thing because there's not much there. Excuse me, Johnny Depp, could you not be the one in focus? Thank you. I know artists do this because supposedly the shorter your song is, the more like radio play it gets. Because it's so short, they can put it in the mix multiple times. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna be fighting with the focus with fucking Johnny Depp the entire time. Which, speaking of Johnny Depp, Amber Heard allegedly got fired from Aquaman. So, yeah, a round of applause for that one. She fucking deserved it. Fuck that bitch. Okay, getting some violins. Okay, this one's giving me Selfish vibes. It's a lot more instrumental kind of stuff, like violins and shit like that. I like the little vroom thing in it, you know? Like every time like it splits between like a verse, it'll go vroom, and then like a different kind of instrumental starts. Default. I feel like it's another 7 out of 10. I enjoy the harmonies and the instrumentals and stuff. I thought that was great. It's just so short. I feel like that's an interlude in itself. It's so weird because that's all I can really say. Like, I like the song. That's actually a song I would like have on my playlist, but it's one of those things that it would get stuck in my head because it's so fucking short. But like I can imagine myself writing to that song. It does sound like something that would be in like a movie or like a TV show or something. Like 13 Reasons Why would like totally throw that song in like the middle of like the two gay guys crying or something. I do enjoy that one more than Good and Goodbye. I'll say it that way. This next song is called Follow the White Rabbit, so I'm assuming that it's going to be about Alice in Wonderland. Funky guitar. Kind of reminds me of Five Sauce for some reason. Like Youngblood had this kind of bassy thing going on. This sounds spooky. Like this reminds me of Maggie Lindemann in a way. Like the Human. This song fits the Human kind of era. I would download that one. I feel like she should have gone with this as like one of her leading singles. I don't understand why she didn't, because it's very intense. There's a lot of visuals that can be shown with this song. So far, what I've learned with Madison's music, it's you're not dancing in the club to this music necessarily. It's very like personal. Like for me, when I hear music like this, I write to it because it's easy to listen to the instrumental and easy to like think of a story that would go along with that kind of sound. It's hard to explain because I associate sounds with stories. So there's certain music that I listen to when I write. And this would be one of the songs I would listen to if I was writing. And this whole album seems like something that you would listen to by yourself. I don't necessarily know like if you can party to this music, but or like listen to this music in the car unless everyone's a hardcore Madison fan. But it's still good music, you know? It's good personal vibes music. This next song is called Effortlessly. Told you not to hurt it all. That just isn't real. That's a little cynical. Oh, I thought the beat was gonna drop. Effortlessly, I do and don't believe in this song. I'm listening to this on a playlist, and I don't know if this guy put the songs in order in which they were supposed to be in, because Madison made it clear that she wanted people to listen to the songs in a specific order. But compared to the White Rabbit song and then this, it feels like a complete like shift down, because this song's kind of like a downer song. And it's very slow and intimate compared to Follow the White Rabbit, which was super intense and like, ba-bam, you know? So I'm questioning the choice in placement because this seems like it would be a better song if I hadn't listened to them in this order. Because there's no like bass drop or anything, it's pretty much the same all the way through. It sounds like a good song, but I feel like I need to give this one another listen because I was hoping for some like boom 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 and this wasn't it. So this one's like a 5 out of 10. Could potentially be an 8 out of 10 if I gave it more listens. Stay Numb and Carry On. I thought it was Stay Calm and Carry On, and I just thought of one of those like shirts or like those pictures from like 2012, 2010 that had like the Stay Calm and Do This. So yeah, Stay Numb and Carry On. Now, this song, this is a motherfucking banger. I like this song. Miss Madison, you popped the fuck off, dog. Where the fuck was this song? Why'd you keep this one a secret? The beat to the song kind of reminds me of the 2000s. Not 2000s rock, but like simple like 2000s music. It's a bad example, but almost like Ashley Simpson-esque. Because like she wasn't trying to be like rock, but like you know her like most popular song, the one that she like got kicked off of SNL with. It reminds me of that song where it's just simple and like kind of laid back, and then the like chorus being really like the slow part of the song. I like that she did that. I think that it makes her song different. This next song is called Blue. You know, like Blue's Clues. Did I just make that noise and nobody was gonna get the fucking reference? Oh, this is weird. It doesn't even sound like her. I'm stopping the song because this is, I think out of any song, this is the one she's specifically gonna get talk shit about because her voice doesn't sound like her voice. Now, the way I know that it's Madison Beer's voice is the way she has the thing that like most singers have where like they have like their iconic voice. So like Madison sang the like, she does this specific thing with her voice that it like, I automatically know it's her, but this shit at the beginning did not sound like her. I don't know who that was. It sounds like she's like talking in a like lower tone, but all the things that would make me think that this was Madison did not come in like the first 3 lines of this song. It's not, I don't hate it. I don't know. It's just something to think about, I guess. Ooh, she using that Lana Del Rey lyricism. Ooh, that drum said Lana Del Rey. This song's a Lana Del Rey song. This song is very Lana Del Rey. And I'm talking like Born to Die Lana Del Rey and before. Even the voice changes where she goes like super high. Now, people are gonna say, oh, well, her normal high voice is just copying Ariana Grande. I don't believe that. She did a specific baby voice that Lana Del Rey does, where like, in especially songs like Lolita and Diet Mountain Dew, very, very similar. And with this drum pattern too, it's giving me like national anthem vibes. To me, this song doesn't even sound like it would be on the same album, other than they added like, I thought it was gonna get more like, you know, how like she has specific things that have been going on in most of her songs and like certain effects, and they added that in like the middle of like the verse, the second verse and the chorus. It's not a bad song, but I'm just like, Madison, why is Blue on your album? This sounds nothing like your album. Huh? Like, it sounds so different than everything else. My brain is telling me it's Lana Del Rey, and I know it's not. She is not singing about blue jeans. She's just singing about being blue. You know, little blue man in a little blue car. Y'all ever watch Big Fat Liar? I feel like I was the only kid that watched Big Fat Liar. And I don't know why. That movie is fucking great. Hey, we're actually to a song called Interlude. You've been acting so crazy. Like I'm still your baby, but you're a damn fool. You're a fucking fool. What I was trying to say is it was giving me Black Parade vibes with like instruments that were like band instruments. Some shit that like they would play at like a high school football game or something. I don't really understand why artists put interludes and stuff, because I feel like the way they split up albums doesn't make sense to have an interlude. I have yet to like find an album and listen to the interlude and be like, oh, they put it there for a reason. To me, it just sounds like you either had an intro, an outro, or a beginning, and you couldn't make a song around it. This next track's called Homesick. I don't know why I keep doing this. Fucking Faith got me into this shit, because I'm very passionate about what I'm saying. I think Madison sounds really nice with a guitar behind her. I feel like she should make more acoustic music, or like at least an acoustic album. I like Homesick. Like I said before, I do think that Madison should make an acoustic album. I think that her voice complements guitars very well, and what I'm learning is that she can go both ways, which I assume was what she had intended for this album, is that she can go either really intense and be like, or she can go really soft and be like, I don't necessarily prefer one or the other. Without Selfish, I don't think she would be able to do these acoustic songs, because, like, say if she went the way I wanted her to go, which is Follow the White Rabbit and what is it? The Carry On one. If she had led with only those songs and then people listened to the album and heard this shit, they'd be like, what the fuck, Madison? We're canceling her. But I do think that Selfish makes it so that these songs are okay on this album. I do appreciate that it shows both sides. You know? I know I gave Endlessly a lot of hate, but I do prefer Endlessly over this song, and I don't really know why. I feel like there's a different kind of fairy noise with Endlessly, and this one is just more like chill and laid back, you know? Like, this is like some shit you listen to when you're like doing your like self-care shit in the morning. You're like taking your vitamins and like doing yoga and shit. Bitch, we're at Selfish. Boy, you're such a lost cause. Go fuck yourself. Now your name is crossed up. Bitch! We ain't those. Should love you, but I couldn't help it. Had a feeling that you never felt it. Look the other way. Why you always such a Gemini? Sing it, Madison. Bitch, you, but I can't. I refuse. You're doing the right thing. Responsible. You're a threat. Obstacles. Put my heart in the hospital. You owe me that bill, bitch. Wait for it. It's so good. Like, I can't tell you how much I fucking love that song. I get the same tingly feeling from that song. The same as, like, when people listen to Billie Eilish and they're like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't feel that way towards Billie Eilish. I never really got into her music. I don't know. But that shit, see, now I feel like people are going to cap on me in the comments because they're going to be like, you get tingly off of Madison Beer, but you won't get tingly off of Billie Eilish. But that shit, she was sad. Just everything about it. The whole, like, the beat or the instrumental, the fucking lyrics, everything. I understand. I'm like, he done treated you wrong. He done treated me wrong too. I don't even fucking know the fool. But I want to beat him up. I'm gonna say it up front. This song's good. I like this song. But tell me why the chorus of the song kind of reminds me of like the HP commercials. Like I feel like they would like play this song and then like show like a computer fucking sliding and spinning and shit. I don't know why. I was just feel like that's the vibes it gives me. It gives me HP computer vibes. Maybe she's having some sour times on Papa's Pizzeria or something. I don't know. Next song is Boy Shit. Heard about this song? I know there's a music video that came out, but I never listened to it. But I know a lot of people were hyped about it because she looked really hot in the video. Interesting intro. Kind of makes me feel like a burlesque dancer, you know? Oh yeah, song making me feel sexy. I like this, I like it a lot. I like when Madison talks shit. That's like my favorite thing now. I think that she should always talk shit in her music. She shouldn't always be sad. So Madison, if you're ever sad, just talk shit. The next song is Baby. You know how I feel about Baby. I don't think we need to listen to it, but it's on the album. This song's called Stained Glass. I feel like this one's gonna be a slow one. Because Stained Glass, to me, reminds me of like romanticism and stuff. Never mind. Ooh. I like Stained Glass. I think it has a good message. I clearly understood the lyrics like right when she was saying them. That one is one of my favorites, I would say. But not my top favorite, but definitely one of the like top 5. This next song is called Emotional Bruises. If it's the same as Stained Glass, we're gonna have a problem because I was feeling empowered when you were talking shit about boys and now you want to be all sad and mopey and stuff. Is it like a day to night thing where like during the day you're like, fuck these kids, and then as soon as you like put your head on the pillow you're like crying? Because if so, say it. Okay, this is like giving me like same kind of melody as like a 50s or 60s song, but like new. Hey, she's in the title of the fucking album, dog. They busted out a flute! It's okay. I know Madison is hardcore like into oldies, and I do like that she brought that influence into this song. I think it's a good way to update it. Keep in mind, I know I didn't go to school for music. I know nothing about music, but I think it's a like good way to modernize it because it was like it does sound. It's just like a R&B ballad, but like make it old school. That's a chill song. You're not incredibly sad, but you're not incredibly happy either, and that's okay. Okay, we are finally hitting an hour of me listening to this album. So I would say it's a good length. Most albums that are coming out now, I feel like are like between 20 and like 45 minutes. But I feel like with this, she's giving us a lot of content all at the same time. And it makes up for her not having an album for so long. I know she claimed she was gonna have an album like 3 years ago, and people have been waiting for this album to come out. But I think that this album had to have come out now, because if she would have came out with Life Support years ago, I don't even think it would have been called Life Support, and I don't think half of these songs would have been on it. So it's nice to know that she's been improving her artistry, but behind the scenes. But I think it made people frustrated because they thought that she just wasn't working on anything at all, that she was just being like pretty much posing as a singer because she was a model, obviously. I would say this is a good length, and it gives the people what they want. This song's called Everything Happens for a Reason. This is some oldie shit right here, dog. I feel like a motherfucking bird. Why do you want to hurt poor Madison so bad? Aw, that one's kind of cute. That one I really like. I think that the lyrics are really cute. Another oldie sounding song in a row. I feel like those should have been spread out. Those are very oldie inspired. But the last one seemed like it was an oldie they were trying to like reinvent. This one straight up just sounds like an oldie but with like a filter on it. Because I know like I paused it right now, but it sounded like she was gonna have like some kind of filter on her voice that made it sound old. I do like this song. Wrong placing though. I don't like the placing of this one. Guys, we're to the last song. I feel like I've been listening to this album all day. I don't know why this hour seems so, like, long. Maybe because I'm hot. I'm sweating so much in this sweater, it's gross. But this last song is called Channel Surfing / The End. So I'm assuming it's going to be another interlude thing, kind of like finishing off. Considering that Everything Happens for a Reason is the, like, last official song, because I don't count interludes as real songs, I do think it's good placing if it's the last song of the album. But I don't think that the song before that should be there. I think that it needs to go somewhere else so that it's not like... I feel like those two songs are almost the same, but you're like... They're easy to compare, and even though they're both good songs, I think they do have similar melodies, and it's almost like, why didn't you just pick like one of the songs for the album? Or if you're gonna have both, spread them out so that people don't feel like they're listening to the same song again, you know? It is channel surfing. Some WandaVision shit. Okay, so I only listened to the first 55 seconds, but it just sounds like it's a compilation of like what we just listened to, so it's not really a real song. This album, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. I think it's a good album, and there's like a lot of songs that I would listen to on the regular. The bad ones, I don't feel drag it down a lot. The reason why I'm giving it 8 out of 10 is because I took off points for placement of songs. And there are songs on this album that do sound very similar. Now, there's a difference between having a sound that you want to go for and having songs sound almost identical. And I feel like Boy Shit should have come sooner. Like, it went from like, I'm hardcore and fuck you, you broke my heart, to like, I'm sad. So I feel like maybe if the songs were in a different order, then the songs that I don't like, I would maybe like more. I don't think it's a bad album at all. I think that people should give her as much recognition as possible because it's a well put together album and very good produced, I think. So many people are making music right now that isn't good quality at all, and I think this album was quality. I do understand that she's not an independent artist. I'm pretty sure she's signed to a label, so that could be part of it. But I think that like Madison Beer now has a persona, and she's now like an artist. I know about Madison Beer. I know what to expect out of her now. Before, people used to talk shit about her music because she didn't quite know what genre she wanted to make. She knew that she was a pop star, but she didn't have like a specific sound. And this album made it so that I know what kind of sound she is. I know how she sings. I know her range. Her range was impressive. I haven't heard her sing live. I know there was an album concert thing that she had going on, but I didn't go to it. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to see how she performs these songs. But yeah, overall, 8 out of 10. I think this was a good listening party. I can't wait to hear the slowed versions of these songs. I'm sorry, dog. I know celebrities get mad because they don't profit off of any of the slowed down music, but like slowed down music hits so different. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe down below and comment what you think. What's your favorite Madison Beer song? Do you like the album? Do you not like the album? Let me know. And I'll see you next time.